Yeah. 25 centimeter. Centimeter. 23.
Okay, let's go. Okay, good. All
Okay. 4. Is a book costing 1,600
right.
is sold at a profit of 16%. What is the
Yeah.
selling price?
What is the selling price? Good. So how do we find selling price? Do you know the formula that will help us?
Yeah.
And what's the formula?
I'm sure we're going to do 60. That's the percentage of the profit times profit over cost price. Mm-hmm. Profit over.
Okay, now, you do you know this formula that you are trying to give me now is the formula for profit percentage, right?
Yes, sir. But
But then
that.
let me ask you a question. What if we don't know what the profit is? That means we have to first find the profit, isn't it? Did you
So
notice that the question is very, very silent about the profit? It told us that the profit, the percentage, we cannot, 16% is not the profit. 16% is the profit percentage. I think there's a play of words there, so you have to be careful. That 16% is not actually the profit. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. The actual profit is naira. So now, there are two ways we can do this question. If you remember, there was one question that said increase 80 by 10% yesterday. Who remembers that question? Do you remember that question? Good. This is exactly another type of that question. So, in other words, what am I trying to say? There are two ways we can solve this question. They told us the cost price of the book, 1,600. They now told us that it is sold at a profit of what? 16%. That 16% is just like that 10% of 80 that you calculated yesterday. So we can solve it exactly like that. Or we can use that formula that Faith was trying to read out for us. Profit over cost price times 100 over 1 equals profit percentage. But that one now will mean us first finding the profit. After finding the profit, we will now do what? Add it to the cost price before we now get price. Which one do you want to do? I've given you the two methods. Which one do you want to do?
I'm sure I'm going to use the yesterday's one method.
You want to use yesterday's method? Okay, so let's use yesterday's method. In fact, to make it even fine, we'll do the two methods and you will see it for yourself which one is faster. But then that means you have to know when to use this method. Okay, so don't just jump on it. You have to know when to use it. So now let us look at using yesterday's method. Even yesterday's method had two methods itself. So maybe we'll just do um the one that you guys are more familiar with. Now, yesterday's method, remember, we said increase is what? Addition, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. Here too, profit too means what? Addition. So we're going to say 100 plus 16 first. So
100
this is
plus 15, that's
100 plus 16 is what? 116.
116.
That's the beautiful thing about adding 100 to anything. It's so easy to know what the answer will be. So we have 116 what? Percent. And we're going to now do what?
We will do the 116% over the selling price times 100 over 1.
Over the selling price. Are you sure? Is it over the selling price? Check what you're
No,
saying.
I mean the selling price over the percentage.
Over or times. Which one? It's not.
Um,
We don't even have the selling price. Remember, it's the cost price that we have.
I mean cost price and the cost price.
Now you're talking. So it's not over, it's times. Okay.
Okay. times
All right, let's look at it. What's the cost price? 1,600. So we're going to just simply multiply. Oh yeah, so things we cancel, right?
Show the zero.
Yes, the zeros are gone.
So
Okay.
that's
We're left
going
with what? 116 times 16, right?
16, yes, sir.
So 116 times 16 will give us what?
116 times 16. 136. That is 1,856.
1,800 and what?
856.
Okay, so this is our selling price. 1,800 and what?
Big.
You notice that it is bigger than the cost price, which is another way of confirming that what we did is correct. Okay, so this is our first method. Now let us use that other method that Faith wanted to was reading out for us. So Faith, can you help us complete that formula that you were saying?
It's
Said profit over
profit and over cost price.
profit
Profit, that is
per cost price. Okay, yes, you're right. Profit over cost price equals times what?
times 100 over 1.
Times 100 over 1 equals the percentage, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, I remember the formula that we were introduced that is profit percentage. You said they taught you in your school, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so now let us apply it. So I have that T. Hold on, this is 2, 6. Okay. So I have that my profit, I don't know it. So let's put P. Please remember that profit there is profit percent in the question. So the actual profit, I don't know it. So I'm using P to represent it. My cost price is what? 1,600, right?
Yes, sir.
Equals times 100 times 100.
Sir.
Yeah.
We are solving for number 24. 24 is fine.
Oh, why am I mixing up the numbers? 23 now.
What
Oh, 25 are the same. But they are asking for different things. Yes, there's no problem. There's no problem. No wahala. So that means we're solving both number 23 and 24. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. No wahala. It's even good. I didn't see it, honestly. If you had not said it, I didn't even notice it. That's beautiful. So I'll just say this is the process for number 24. Let me just put it there. So when you're writing it in your book, it's like using one stone to kill two birds. You know that's what they call that thing. It's an expression, right? Using one stone to kill two birds. Do you know about that expression? I think it's okay. So I'm not really good with those classifications, but I think it's an idiomatic expression. Using one stone to kill two birds. Well, I was actually trying to solve number 23, and now I'm finding myself solving number 23 and number 24 in the process. Okay, so yeah, all right. So let's move. I hope people still have your vocabulary book where you guys write new words that you learn. Do you have that? Do you remember that time we talked about it?
Yes,
You still have that book. So anytime you learn new words, you quickly write it down so that you don't forget.
Okay.
That's the secret to passing English very easily. Okay? The more new words you learn, and then don't just write them down, use them. So like today, I taught you about what? or should I say reminded you, as if you know it, if you knew it before. Using one stone to kill two birds. Okay, it's like making an effort,
Yes, it's a
and then that
parable.
effort.
It's a parable.
No, I wouldn't call it a parable. So parables are
A
more
proverb.
like
A,
what do you call
a proverb.
child setup. Okay, a proverb is a wise saying. Okay, that probably has a deeper meaning. Okay, but I think the more accepted phrase is idiomatic expression in English. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So we're trying to find the profit, right? So can we cancel what needs to be canceled? The zeros will take themselves
Zero.
out, and then we're left with what? P
C.
P over 16 equals 16, right?
Yes.
Okay. So who can tell me how I'll find P? Now let me tell you for one secret. It's not really a secret. If you've been noticing what I'm doing, anytime you are about to find the letter in an expression, do you notice that you are always trying to do the opposite of what is around that letter? For instance, now we're trying to find P, and there's division between P and 16. Take note, P is standing alone. No? There's division between P and 16. So what should I do to both sides to find P? Who can tell me?
Divide both sides.
Mm, mm,
I mean multiply both sides.
Thank you. Multiply, because multiplication is the opposite of what division. Please always remember, always think about the opposite. Now, if I quickly go back to the number 22, when we found 8 squared equals 25, what's the opposite of square? Is it not square root?
Yes, sir.
Good. So always remember, think in opposite. So our P will be equal to what? 16 times what? 16. And 16 times 16 is what?
16
Times 16.
times 16.
That's what we get by multiplying both sides by 16. 16 by 16 is what?
It is going to be 256.
256. So the profit is what? 256.
256.
Now, do you know what we would have done if we were using this method to solve number 23? We would have said, okay, now we know the profit. Now say selling price is equal to what? Who can finish up the equation for me? Who can finish up the equation for me? It's equal to what?
Because
It's equal to cost price plus what? Profit. Right?
yes, sir.
So, all right. So that will give me what? Cost price is 1,600. Now add 1,600 plus 256. What will you get?
1,600 plus
256.
1,856.
Thank you very much. So can you see how all these things work together? Yes? What happened?
I should just say the one that we did yesterday is more faster.
It's much faster. Okay. Now,
Yes.
you know that. Now,
Yes.
let me share something with you. If you haven't told me that number 24 and number 23 are, in fact, the same question, but they're just asking for slightly different things, I think we would have just done number 23 and then now start trying to figure out what number 24 is. But can you see that if I in doing number 24, just for number 24, I have done number 24, and then after doing number 24, I now found a way to get the answer to number 23. Take a look at it carefully. So somehow we didn't lose. Whether you do 23 and then at the end of the day, you now figure out, oh, they want profit. Number 23, let's pretend that we had done number 23 and gotten 1,856 straight. Look at what will happen. We will simply say, oh, the profit is simply selling price minus what? Cost price.
Cost price.
Which is what? 1,850 minus 1,600. We will not still get the same answer.
Yes, I have to be
So,
250.
yeah, that would be 256. So somehow I think I favor what I think I'll go with what Favor said. Actually, you had done number 23 the way we did that one, that question from yesterday. You get the selling price immediately, and then getting the profit is just as simple as what? Subtraction. So yes, if we are talking about speed, I agree that I agree with Favor that we will be faster. But the good thing is that the time difference may not be much. That's just the truth. If we look at it, the time difference may not be much. But guess what? When you look at 50 questions, you save some time on each of those questions. What do you think will happen? The time that you have left will be bigger, and you have more chance of correcting all your mistakes before you submit. That's just the advantage of always using quick methods or writing quickly. You save more time to be able to check your work afterwards. Okay, so go ahead and write it down. So directly we have done 23 and 24. So let's write it down.
Drop it on my hand. Let me see. I will see the spell it. But writing English, I'm only send it to do something. I'll still be there like that. Maybe they come English. Let me see it. Yeah, now how to see it. Because me, I'm the one that's giving it to the guys. I'll give it. Then I'll say you're part of the language. If let me see everything you spelled. That favor is done.
Okay, let's wait for Faith.
I can have you answer. When you need to what area of writing somebody's name, you have to go. You're blocking the phone.
Okay, so can we go on? Faith, can we go on? Hello, Faith.
Uh,
Are you done?
so
Okay, all right. Favor, you didn't say anything now.
I said I was done since.
But you did tell me that Faith is done too.
Ah, it's just now. Yeah, just
Okay. So number 25 says that, looks familiar. If 120 men can do a job in 6 days, how long will 9 men take to do the same job? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. This can tell me this is clearly a proportion question.
check. You have made 3 or 10 errors up now. Yeah, I've only made only one error. Don't fold it. I'm not folding it.
Okay. So God, over to you. What kind of proportion question is it?
Let me see. If not, I'm going to write it.
Faith, do you want to help us? What type of proportion question is this?
Direct. So you tell me everything.
Faith, are you sure it's direct? Remember, indirect, when one quantity increases, the other one increases.
No, it's inverse.
Inverse.
Now. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's remind ourselves of what inverse is. One, and the other one is what? Reducing. Okay. Now look at it very well. If 120 can do a job, how long will 9 men take? Now let me ask you a question. The same job, 9 men are there. Don't you think it will take 9 men longer time to do that job?
Huh? 9 men.
Yes. Are trying to do the job that 120 men can do. Don't you think it will take longer time for them to do it? It will take longer. Now, but look at what is happening. The number of men has reduced from 120 to 9. And the number of days will do what? Increase. So it is clearly a case of what? Inverse. Are we together?
Yes.
All right, good. All right, now. So now let us solve it now that we know. So we're simply going to say 120. You know how we write it? 120. And then we'll put 6 by the side, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We're going to 120. We're going to do 6 days.
6. And then we'll now put 9. And then we will now have what? X. Or should we use another letter?
X, B.
Should use B. Now I'm afraid because by B is not going to look like 6. So maybe we should use B. Okay. All right. So we said it if in a case of inverse, we must do our X here first, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then we will now do our division. 120 over 9. Equal to what? Faith, help us complete it.
Equals to D over L.
Okay, Favor, you want to help her? Oh, yeah, complete it for us.
D over 6 days.
D over 6. Thank you. Did you notice that we have to split it? Because of that, that's what that X helps us to remember. That we must do what? Split it. Don't use it. It's not like a case of direct proportion. Thank you. All right, so now we can now do our cross multiplication, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's quickly do our cross multiplication. And then what will we have? 9, isn't it?
And the answer is going to be 18.
Okay, you got 8.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's see if you're correct. Okay. So again, I want to remind you, if you notice that your work, that what you did for this thing is, that you made a mistake, please don't allow it to discourage you. Okay, that's why they call the exam a mock exam. It's supposed to give you practice. At least now you can now see that you surprise yourself. You can sit down in one place for 2 hours without feeling it, and in fact, what is even energizing you is the excitement that wow, I can actually sit down in one place for 2 hours and I didn't feel it, and I'm trying to work at something, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm using 9 directly because I think 9 can go into no. Okay, so let's not use 9 directly. Let me change that. So let's use 3. 3 in 9 is 3, isn't it? 3 in 6 is 2. Favor, you're not helping me.
3 in 120 is 40. So 40 times 2, 80. I got it. Yeah.
And I want to believe Faith also got it too. Okay. So this course was 80. Okay, so you can go ahead and write. So you can see clearly. Now, this is one of the things I like about maths questions. You yourself, you can even know that you're correct just based on the answer. You know, you've already told yourself that this thing is going to give me is going to be more number of days. And truly the answer agrees with you. 80 days is clearly more than 6 days, clearly, and it makes sense. 9 men compared to 120 men. There's no way the number of days will not be high. So go ahead and write.
Please forget it. This was not possible. What is Emmanuel? Is an Emmanuel that has to spell my name. Better shift. Emmanuel that does.
Are you done writing?
No, sir. Want to
Yes, please.
want to tell what don't you when I was solving my own question, this number is 25.
Mm-hmm.
I did not use I used three as we did. My answer was 90. Yes. When my answer was 90, I was about to shade 90. That was the option. What something moved my hand to 80, and that is option.
Okay.
I don't have time to go back to I left their question like that.
All right. So now you are better prepared, isn't it? Let me just tell you.
I want shaded you. I don't know.
But let me even check, sir. Was there any option like 90 there? Okay, there was 90. Okay. So let me just give you a secret. Anything that has to do with work, you know, when I say anything, I mean when they talk about the number of people increasing or reducing, and they say the same amount of food, the same amount of work, the same amount of something, most likely it's a case of inverse. Most likely. Okay. Most likely it's a case of inverse. So that's just a tip for you to help you to decode. Okay. Okay. Shall we proceed to number 26?
26. All right.
All right. Okay. So what does number 26 say? There are 200 people in a hall, of which 125 are men. Question: what is the ratio of men to women? Smart question. Okay, so Faith, can you help us with this question? They asked, what is the ratio of men to women? Meanwhile, they only told us that there are 125 men. They did not tell us the number of women. So what's the first thing we must do, Faith?
How to get women is we will do 200 minus. We will write 220, 125.
Good, nice decision. We'll first find the number of women. We'll say W equals what? 200 minus 125. Faith, what would that be? 200 minus 125 is what? Sorry, favor. I meant to say favor. 200 minus 125 is what? Favor.
200 minus 125. That is going to be 75.
Okay. All right. I agree with you on that. 75. Okay, that's good. All right. So the ratio now, please take note of what the question says. What is the ratio of men to women? So men should come first. Who remembers respectively yesterday? Uh-huh.
Respectively names that came first and last.
Or last, not and last, or
Order
last.
in
Not all here or and last.
to be
That's
one.
125 ratio 75, but 5 can go.
Yes, 5 can go. So that will give us what? 5 in 125 is what?
Every 125, that will be 25.
5, good. Okay. 5 in 75 is what?
15. Maybe 75 is 15.
You have to use 5 again.
And that will give us what? 3 for
5
15.
ratio 3.
5 ratio 3. Thank you very much. So that's the final answer. 5 ratio 3. Excellent. Yeah, you can go ahead and write. That's for number 26.
I got it. Oh, good.
She was shouting. It's alright, I mean. She should let me know. She has that. Had to go and report it to reality. Me, I'm handing this list. I'm writing this list again. Wait, they don't want to allow somebody check later.
Are you done writing?
No, sir. Paper is almost done. Sir, I have school done now.
I'm sorry.
Number 2.
After this was for 27. Favor, are you done?
Yes, sir. Number 3.
Okay. All right, Faith, we can move, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Okay, let's go to number 27. Increase, interesting. Number 27 is like that, our 80 increased by 10% of yesterday. Increase 50 kilograms of rice by 240%. Now, I know what somebody's thinking. Which method should we use?
Should we use the yesterday's method?
Now, so to avoid, because of the, this thing that they said, some cases of certain questions, you can modify them. We are going to use that. There were 2 methods from that yesterday's one. We'll use the first one. So 240%. So you can see clearly this one is already more than 100. So 240% of 50 kilograms. When we get the answer, we'll add it back to what? 50 kilograms. Why? Because they said increase 50 kilograms by. So that is what they're telling you what it should increase by. So let's go. 240 over 100. Okay, always remember percentage is 100. Whether it is more than 100 or not, it doesn't matter. Still the same thing. All right. 240 over 100 times what? 50 over 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So what are we going to cancel?
We're going to cancel 0.
The zeros. Excellent. So let's take out the zeros. And as the zeros take out themselves,
Yes,
uh,
sir. So we can then now do 24 times
and that's going to give us
5.
what?
That is gonna be 120.
120, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Please take note. This 120 is what? The answer, the unit is in kilograms,
KG.
but that is the final answer. We have to add 120 to what? We have to add 120 to what? Who can tell me? Because they
Hold
said
on,
increase by. So we have to add it to what? 50, isn't it?
yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Please don't go and think that that is the final answer. Oh. That would have been a big mistake
The
for the
best
think
thing
that. So the answer is what? 100 and what? 70.
117.
Is that okay? Please, anytime they say increase something by, it means that they are expecting you, when you get the answer of that percentage, you must add it to the thing they said you should increase it by. Okay, please don't ever forget it. So you can go ahead and write.
Thank you, sir. KG.
Okay.
Yeah, put it down to drink water. Again, no.
You want to do?
You want to drink water? Even.
Okay.
Like this.
Are you sure you not want to wait for us to take a break, 5 minutes break, then you can drink water so that
We
you
should
want
do 5 minutes break.
we should take 5 minutes break.
Yes, sir.
You want us to take the break now? You know we did not start on time. We said around 10:13. Okay, so Faith, see what we will do. Quickly go and take that water and come back. Then when we're taking our 5 minutes break, maybe about that time you feel like weeing. So make sure that you wee everything so that you don't um um delay us. I was even thinking that I should show you that second method that I showed you yesterday. Let's just leave it. Let's do this one. Favor, you're done writing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Faith, can we continue?
Um,
It looks like she's taking longer. Or should we just take the 5 minute break now? Now we know that we're taking the break and then we'll focus on the next 1 hour.
yeah, she's coming.
Hmm. We've already used 3 minutes so far. Hmm? Favor, you might as well just take your break because as it is now, if she comes back now, I'm not sure we're doing any other 5 minutes break before we finish. And that will be around the 12 minutes. Faith,
Yeah.
you have taken your 5 minutes break. So, and I was thinking that we
No,
would have to.
after I drank water, I went to read.
Mm-hmm. Better.
No,
Favor, I hope you have taken your own break too because we're moving all the way to 12:09.
two small biscuits.
Mm?
Just give me half of biscuits. No.
Okay, no problem. Let's go on. So we're going to number what now?
Just give me half.
28, right?
Yeah.
Favor, are you there? So I can't hear your voice again.
I'm here.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go to number 28. Number 28 says, find the value of 2 minus 4x minus 7 minus 5x. Now, so how we're going to do that? 2 minus 4x minus what? 2 minus 4x,
2 minus 4x.
yes. Then minus
Eight.
7, watch it though, minus 7, then they now said minus what again?
Yay.
So, of course, we'll definitely be collecting like terms. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When we collect like things,
Like
we do
terms, what's going to
5.
happen?
No, we do. That is not okay. 2 minus 7 equals to
2 minus 7. Okay. And then the other like terms, minus 4x minus
minus
5x,
4x
right?
from 5x. Yes,
Mm.
sir.
Now, we have to be careful with this. So, you know, whenever you have a small number minus a big number, what will the answer be? Who can tell me? Whenever you have small
Must be
number
a
minus,
minus.
thank you, it's going to be minus. So 2 minus 7 is going to be minus what?
5.
Thank you, minus 5. Now, look at another question. When you have minus on the two numbers, for instance, minus 4x minus 5x, who can tell me what we do in that scenario? Minus 4x minus 5x, what do you do in that scenario?
So that scenario, because since they are minus, they become plus. That will become
No,
1.
I don't agree. I don't agree. When two of them are minus and they are multiplying, it becomes plus. So, for instance, if this question had been minus 4x minus 5 times minus 5x, then we would have said the answer is plus 20. But not in this kind of case where they said minus 4x minus 5x. So, if you're not sure about it, then let's just answer it and then we'll move on. But do you have an idea of what to do in this scenario when there's a minus on the two numbers?
Yes, sir.
What do you do? Where did Faith go now?
Yes, sir.
So what do you do when there's a minus on the two numbers?
When there's minus on the two numbers, we cross the minus, then we change it to plus.
Favor, you are not listening to what I just explained now. I just said that you don't change the minus to plus when you have this scenario, unless you are multiplying the two numbers. I thought I just explained that. And we're not multiplying here. Are we multiplying here? We're not multiplying now. Look at it
Then
very
we
well. We're not dividing anything. Minus 4x minus 5x. Now look at what you do. Anytime you have that kind of scenario, simply add the two numbers, but put minus on the answer. Okay? So minus 4x minus 5x is going to be minus 9x. Did you get that? Minus x. Okay, please take note. So now you cannot do anything beyond this. Minus 5 minus 9x, they are not like terms. So this is the final answer. Did you get that? Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Now, don't mind these people. They probably made a mistake. So if you notice, there's nothing like this in the what do you call it in the question. I hope there's no equals to in between there. Is there any equals to there?
Is equals to.
Is it equals to? And if you did not tell me.
And you just people was telling you and you were not answering. You said nope.
Oh goodness.
Oh God.
Okay, let's do it as if it equals to. Okay, fine. So I'll put equals to now. If I put equals to, it's not going to mess things up like this. Okay, it won't. It won't.
2 plus 7.
But,
9. 9 plus 9.
it will be 2. No, it's not 2 7. If the 7 goes to meet 2 where it is, that's minus 5, right? When minus 4 goes to go and meet minus 5 where it is, it will become plus 4. So it's still the same. Okay, but then it's not 9. It's going to be 4 minus 5, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
At least it gave us opportunity to learn something, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you people have not seen that scenario before. That's why you people were giving me wrong answer. Minus 4 minus 5 is going to be minus 9. Just take note of that. But in this case, we have 4x minus 5x, which will be what? Minus x, isn't it? And you cannot divide both sides by what? Who can tell me what we divide both sides by?
Divide both sides by 5.
No?
X.
Before.
So
What is the number
divide
that
both
is
sides by minus 5.
Mm-mm.
Give me some.
Why you people disappointing me now? What number is multiplying x here? Look at it very well.
Divide both sides minus X. Or divide. No, divide both sides by minus 1x.
Minus 1, not minus 1x. Minus 1. It's minus 1 that is there now. Don't forget, anytime you don't see a number there in front of a letter, is 1 that is there. But then because of the minus now, we have to say divide both sides by minus 1. Now, just like in multiplication, minus something times minus something is plus something. Division is like a cousin, let's say like a brother to multiplication. So anything that happens in multiplication happens in division. Please take note, it's just for this scenario. Anything that happens in multiplication happens in division. So when you divide minus 5 by minus 1, the minus and minus will become plus, to become plus 5. Okay? Did you get that?
So so our answer is 5, not plus 5.
Yes. Go ahead and write it down. Go ahead and write it down. That is that you people are eating. We can eat it after the class, so that you don't mess up your computer or mess up your book.
I can say a human being like treasure. You cannot see.
No, I've not seen a human being like tired.
But she's at the back of the computer.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, sir. And she's dancing. Let's see which you're seeing witchcraft too. She's doing witchcraft. So our teacher is moving the computer. Oh my god.
Treasure, please stop moving the computer. I can see you doing that. I can notice the movement, please. Okay, are we done writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Let's go to number 29.
Everybody go down. 5 equals to x.
X equals to x, and you know that it can also be written as x equals to 5. Okay. Here we go.
Sir, number 28, there's no answer.
Why?
28, there's answer. Yes, answer. That's
Thank
it.
God.
I got it.
I got it. Got it.
I don't know.
20.
Number 9. 24 apples were shared among Uche, Tope, and John in the ratio 1:2:3. How many apples did each receive? This one is an easy question, and you people can do it. Oh, yeah. Who is going to start? What's the first thing we should do?
We should first add all the numbers like 1 plus 2. That is
Yes.
3. 3 plus 3 is 6.
Good. Yes, next.
We'll do 1 over 6. 1 over 6.
Oh, hold on. You said I should add 1 plus 2 plus 3, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me write it down as like you are directing me. Now you're the director. So we're following you. You are driving us.
Actually,
Okay. So what next? What should we do next?
so we should do 1 over 6 times 24.
1/6 times 24 is whose own?
I mean, equals to
1/4. 1/6 times 24 is whose own?
1 over 6 times 24 is Uche's own.
Thank you very much. It's Uche's own because Uche's name was mentioned first. So let's write Uche first. That's okay. So I'm using you for Uche. So Uche's own is what? 1/6 times what? 24/1. And 1/6 times 24 is what? Talk to me now.
It had to be 4. I've seen that answer.
So the answer is 4. That's for Uche. That's not the final answer. Whose own is next? Whose
Yes,
own
sir.
is next?
Oh no.
Tope.
2 over 6. The next one is 2 over 6 times 24.
2/6 times 24. Good. And by now you should have already got in your hand that 6 in 24 is 4. So it will just be as good as what? 2 times 4.
Oh, that's 8.
That's 8. In fact, I think this question is easy because the first person's own is ratio 1. So it makes it easy to get the other one's own. So that's 8. And finally, after Tope is who? John.
Tope is John.
And John's own is what?
12.
3 times 4, which is 12. Okay. So we can go ahead and write. Because I think it's not the answer. The answer is what? 4, 8, 12.
No, comma 24. That will be equals to 12.
Comma 24?
Yes, sir. I mean times 24, sorry.
Four, 8, and 12. That's 8. Okay, are we done writing?
No, sir. 29.
It's number 29. This is for number 29. Uche, Tom, Tope, and
1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 6. That is
number 30. Yes, what's up? Faith is still writing.
Favor is not. Favor is in Uche and
Which Uche? Which Uche? I passed you already. I'm going to John.
Mhm. I like that.
I'm in John already. Can see? Means I'm in John.
Okay. Shall we proceed?
John. Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 30. Faith,
15.
moving on.
Uche.
Number 30 is also a ratio question. Shehu and Chidi shared, but there's a twist to it. So we have to be careful. Shehu and Chidi shared 40 oranges in the ratio 3 is to X or 3 ratio X. If Shehu had 15 oranges, find X. Hmm. Hmm. So who can tell me what we will do in this question? Who can tell me what we will do in this question?
Shall I can do it. So they said if
Shehu. Look at how I pronounce it. Shehu. That second H is like W.
if Shehu had 15 orange, we'll do 40 minus 15. That is 25.
40
And
minus, which is what?
25. 15. We'll not do 15 ratio 25. 15 ratio 25. But something can go 5. 5 in 15 is 3. 5 in 25 is 5. So the option is, the answer is C.
Smartness personified. Well done. I like that method. I love it. In fact, I'm approving it as the best method for this. So let me write it down. What you guys said, I should first find whose own. I should first find what do you call it? Chidi's own by subtracting 40. So let's use C to represent Chidi. C equals to what? 40 minus what? 15, right?
40 minus
And
15 is 25.
Right.
So
So
do
I have
25 ratio 15. That would be 5 ratio 3. So X is 5.
15. Calm down now. Calm down. Is it 25 ratio 15 or 15 ratio 25? Remember, Sheu's name was mentioned first. In any ratio question, be careful about the order. Always be very, very careful about the order. If you mess up the order, I promise you, there's no way you will get the answer right. So don't mess up the order. Whose name was mentioned first?
So this number 30, number 30, they did not write respectively.
They must not write respectively by default.
And like favor. You always forget.
Faith. Any ratio question is respectively by default. Do you understand what by default means?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what by default means?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. By default means it comes with the question directly. You must not see respectively before you know it's by default. Please. Shewu's name was first, so that's why I'm writing S before C. So Shewu's own is what? 15. 15 is to what? Chidi's own is what? 25. Please. I'm begging you. When people overlook details like this, that's how they fail simple questions. Please don't overlook these details. So 15 is to 25. And the question told us 3 is to X. So you now use 5 to break it down, isn't it? Am I right? I don't know how you did it. Okay, so when you put 5 in 15, it gave you 3. And 5 in 25 gave you what? 5. So obviously, the answer that should have been here is what? Is 5. So you can now say, therefore, X is equal to 5. I like that method. I can't I can't say I'm thinking of how to improve on it, but I think it's the best method. Let me just write it the way you said it. Okay, so are we done writing?
Yes, sir. He was not even written anything new. Yeah, no, supposed to write. Yeah, he had those things to write. Okay, then I know him. You were singing.
This one was not listening. No, you
No, I
see,
was
this is
listening to your explanation.
Sir, people
I know
was
you.
right. Sir, in our school were the last class, and so on Wednesday they said that we should control classes, and they grouped us into classes to control. People, they now said that we should write noisemaker. And people is not writing the noisemaker.
I'm not writing the noisemaker. I kept it here now. Is it not there? I'm not writing. No.
but that's what you want.
I'm not writing it again.
But
Is it here? Is it on top of this picture? It's underneath. You think we can I share that you're blind. Share? I say that.
okay, all right. Let's go to number 31. So, I'm thinking you're done by now, right?
No,
I mean, almost.
almost your language.
I mean, the last step. Yes, ratio. I mean, say ratio. Therefore, x equals to 5. Did you write your equals to? Faith. When it's so Faith did not write anything exactly like your own. So when you were writing, okay, sir. When you were writing, and you said that we should write, I have never written those ones that you only wrote c equals to 40 minus 15 equals to 25. Me too, I copied it. And I wrote 15 ratio 25, and I did it as 3 ratio 5. X
Okay.
equals to 5.
Okay, no problem. It's fine. Now let's take a look at number 31. Have you seen something there? Number 31 looks like a question we have done before, but guess what? They are asking
By
for the cost.
selling an article for 12, a dealer made a profit of 20%. How much did he buy it?
So what are they asking for here? Selling price or cost price?
They are asking for the cost price.
Mhm. So how do cost price when they give us selling price and they give us the profit percentage?
We will do P over P no out with PS P over cost price.
P over cost price. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, you want okay. What you want to do? You want to find, but now they didn't. We don't know the cost price now. We don't know the P. We don't know the cost price. Two things we don't know. That's going to work against us. So we need another method.
Okay, sorry. P over selling price.
I don't know of any formula like that though. There's no formula like that.
Okay, sorry. 20 over 100 times 12 over 1.
Now remember, anytime you see profit percentage or loss percentage, it is always a percentage of the what? Cost price. Did you notice that? Did you notice that? It's never a percentage of the selling price. So don't worry, we'll figure it out. So now let me show you the formula you are going to use. Please just try and follow me. The formula we are going to use is selling cost price plus now in this case, what is this thing? The percentage profit 20%. 20%
20%.
of cost price
30% of.
I will explain it. Just follow me.
Okay, sir.
20% times the cost price. So in between there you
I'm
can
looking for
put.
the cost price.
Don't worry. I know we're looking for the cost price. Just follow me. You'll see. We'll get to the answer. It's equal to 12 naira. Which okay, no, let me write it the way it is. It's equal to the selling price. Now, please, I want you to remember something. When Faith was answering and I was correcting her, please take note of what I said. Anytime you see either loss percentage or profit percentage in a question, it is always a percentage of what? The cost price. If you notice, all these questions that have percentage, increase 80 by 10%, like the one that we saw today, there's always an element of what? If it is an increase, it is what? Addition. If it is a decrease, it is what? Subtraction. Did you notice? Did you notice that?
Oh,
Did you guys notice that?
yes, sir.
That is the reason why I am showing you this formula. Because you see, the questions on cost price and selling price, they are hardly always the same. You will see different ones, and you just have to understand what is happening. So always remember, again, let me say, whenever you see a percentage loss or percentage profit, it is always a percentage of what? The cost price. Yes, we don't know the cost price, but I bet you with this formula we can solve for it. Now, let me show you how we'll do that. So remember, CP is unknown, so just write it like that. CP. I'm now putting in values now. Of course, I've already put in one value, 20%. Now, please remember there's a plus sign here. Why? Because it is a profit. Let me write it there. So when you're writing it in your book, don't write it now. In your book, put an arrow and point the arrow to that plus sign and write what? It is plus because it's a profit. That means if it was what? If it was loss, it would have been what? Minus. Okay? So
Yes,
not
sir.
yesterday we saw increase means what? Addition. Decrease means subtraction. So here too, plus means profit. Minus means what? Loss. Please take note. So this is not a hard and fast rule. It means it can change depending on whether it is profit or loss. All right. So 20% is the same thing as 0.2. Who agrees with me? Who agrees with me? 20% is the same thing as 0.2. Are you wondering how that happened? Is there anybody that doesn't know how that happened?
I don't know how that happens. I know how it happens, though. We do that
Sorry.
0.2 over 10 has to be 2 over
Yeah.
10.
Okay, let me put it in a box. Let me put it in a box. Don't worry. I'll show you how it happened. I'll put it in a box. All right. So
you do this
how
20 over 10, then it's 10 in 20, 0 points. So we'll add our 0 in that 20, that will be 200. 10 in 200, that is 20.
don't worry. Let me
That
just
will
do
be 2. So that's our answer. Let's get
it by 10. Anytime you divide something by 10, I told you that the decimal point in that thing moves one place to the left, isn't it?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when you 2 divided, the decimal point is at the back of 2. So the decimal point will move from the back to where? To
The
the
front.
left, or well, what we call the front, but it will now become 0.1, 0.2. Did you get that now?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
And then
So
what do you
20% times CP is the same thing as 0.2 CP. Okay, please just follow me and you'll get the answer. And from the question, the selling price they told us is what? 12 naira. So just put your 12 there. Now, if I told you that anytime you have a letter, something that you don't know, there's an imaginary one in front of it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So when you have something like this, it's like saying x plus 0.2x. Okay, so 1 CP plus 0.2 CP. Who can tell me what that will give me? 1 CP plus 0.2 CP. You know they are like them, so I'm free to add them. 1 CP plus 0.2 CP will give me what?
0.3.
I want you to think again. Think about your answer again. Think about your answer again. Think about your answer again.
I mean 1.2.
Okay. So it's 1.2 your final answer.
Yes.
Good. You're correct. So the answer is 1.2. Please don't allow it to confuse you. That's why I said you should think about it very well. You know, 1 is a whole number. You can't go and put 1 behind decimal point because it's a whole number. So that's why it is 1.2. So 1.2 CP is equal to 12. Who can tell me what I should do to both sides?
Divide both sides by 12.
No.
I mean 1.2.
You should not make
1.2, sorry, 1.2.
Divide it by the thing that is multiplying what you are looking for. So therefore, CP will be equal to 12 divided by 1.2. Now, please look carefully at what I'm about to do. See, this mock exam, I think, is the best thing that happened to you guys because it will expose you to questions. Now, I'm sure you'll be thinking, how come these questions look different from the ones we'll be doing? It's not that they're different. It's just for you to see how those questions can be, asked in different ways. So it's not that they're different. We have been doing profit and loss since.
Yes.
But now it's an opportunity for you to see it in a slightly different way. All right, who can tell me what I should do here? Anytime you have decimal points in either the numerator or denominator, who can tell me what I should do first?
You should move the decimal point to the right hand side, and same we should do for the top. That would be 120. So our answer is 10.
Thank you very much. Excellent. That's going to be 120 over 12, which is nothing but 10. So can you see that the answer is simply what? 10 naira?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it not make sense? Does it not make sense? At it now. Whenever you have a profit, should the cost price not be lower than the selling price? Should the cost price not be lower than the selling price? Favor.
So, oh, thank God, you.
The cost price should be lower than the selling price, right?
Yes,
Yeah, go ahead and write.
Sorry.
Please remember that thing in the box is an explanation. So I don't know how you write it in your book. Maybe you also put it in a box. Okay? It's an explanation for how 20% became 0.2. So you will understand what we are doing there. Please don't forget to draw that arrow for the plus sign. Draw that arrow that is pointing to profit. And maybe write it in your book that if it were loss, it would have been minus. Please. You people are big girls now, so you can be making notes for yourself. It's not everything the teacher will write on the board. I hope you know that.
Yes, sir.
We used to make notes for ourselves. We used to write notes on the board ourselves.
Good. So sometimes I've done that.
Teacher will say that you want to write notes.
I will say something that's important, but he will not write it on the board, never. And somebody will be saying, why is the teacher not writing it now? Is it not?
She said that the head girl should write the note on the board.
Mhm.
The head girl writes it very time.
So please, sometimes just form notes for yourself, okay? In fact, when you're even reading self, you can be forming notes too, based on what you are reading.
1.2
Yeah. 1.2.
CP equals.
Now, if you notice something, when I was writing the CP, I did not write C dot P. You know why I didn't do that? I purposely didn't do it because of that 1.2. If you start seeing too many dots, you might get confused. So just write CP as CP. In our mind, we know it is cost price. Nobody needs
CP
it. Doesn't
cost
mean C times P. No, we know
okay.
that it is one letter or one unknown. Okay.
20 divided by 2.
Okay. So we're making progress and I'm happy about that. We're almost done. I think this is number 31. If we keep moving at this pace, by Saturday, I'm sure we'll be done with math and then maybe um
That should. Are we going to?
are we going to do what?
Are we going to do for this today?
Qualitative
Coding.
coding. I think we should leave coding till tomorrow. I want people to rest well. Okay, so let's just focus on your common class literature. Especially faith. I don't want to keep people online too long. So can I go to number 32 now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right. Number 32 says increase 1,400 by 40%. I'm sure you people can do this. Very easy. 1,400 by 40%. I'm sure in your mind you should already know what you are going to do. Anytime you say increase means what? Addition, isn't it?
Yes.
So increase 1,400 by 40%. So I'm already increasing it. 40% plus 100% is 140%, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
So
I'm
we do
I'm using that.
1,400 divided by 140.
Uh, so we do what?
I'm going to do 1,400 divided by 140%.
Why are you dividing?
Are we not? Did you not divide in the like this?
Uh, Look at yesterday's own now. Have you forgotten this method already?
Oh,
After you add, you still multiply. It's not division. Hmm?
sorry, no.
It's still multiplication. Do you get? Uh-huh. Oh yeah. So things will cancel, right? You can
Yes.
already what will happen. 14 times 140. 14 times 14 is 196, right?
Yes, yes.
So can you add zero behind it? That's 1,960. Do we have an option like that?
14 times 14. 26.
Do we have an option like that? Yes.
Wait, have you seen any option like that? 6, 9.
Okay. Are you done writing?
Sir, you're correct, sir. You're correct.
Okay.
Super correct.
So,
Yes. What happened?
stop, please. Stop.
Hmm? Are you done writing?
Stop. Stop.
Yes. Are you done writing? Can we move on to number 33?
Yes. It will be
Okay.
the way I'm sitting down there like pẹ̀lẹ́. Sorry, oh shh. Huh?
Okay, let's go to number 33. Who converts grams to kilograms for us? Convert grams to kilograms.
30 gram to kilogram.
Mhm. Grams to kilograms, yes. What should we do to convert grams to kilograms?
So we're going to times it by 100.
Wow, my mathematician, people just disappointed me.
Favor. I mean times it by 1,000.
You're wrong.
Eh.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
What does, okay, so let me write this down. I
I
don't
mean
think we are,
10,000.
you are increasing it. You
I
went
think
from 100 to 1,000. Now you're telling me 10,000. Favor, calm down, calm down. What did I say?
calm down. Times 10.
Hey, Favor is not changing it. Favor, I can't believe it. See you that is guessing. Hmm?
So I said 1,000. You don't say no.
Calm down now. Have I finished writing? Let me finish writing what I want to write now. Do you know why I said no? You don't know why I said no. Just calm down. I'll tell you. So, this is what we know. 1,000 grams makes what? 1 kilogram,
1
right?
kilogram. So when people
So,
said their answer,
hold
almost
on.
talking to
You
will be increasing. Oh, good. I think what
Favor, she was increasing it. Then she now decided to start reducing it. But just listen to what I want to say, okay? Now, I want you to look at these two sides. They said we should convert grams to what? Grams to what?
kilogram.
Thank you very much. Now, anytime they tell you to convert something, in your mind, I want you to go back to the basic measure. So that means this thing should be in your mind. 1,000 grams equals what? 1 kilogram. If you have to write it down, don't be ashamed. Write it down on your working sheet so that you will be sure of what you are doing. Now, this arrow that I see now, draw it to, because it's showing me I should convert from what? Grams to what? Kilograms. Then look, on the side of the thing they're telling me to convert, I have 1,000. On the side of the thing they're telling me to convert to, what do I have? Faith. Faith is not looking at the screen again. Oh, Faith, are you tired? Sorry. Stop. We'll soon stop. So on the side I'm converting to, what do I have?
Side of converting to that is going to
They don't even understand my question. I'm converting from grams to kilograms.
Yeah.
I have 1,000 on the side of grams. I have 1 on the side of kilograms. So that means 1,000 is going to what? 1. Tell me.
1 kg.
how does 1,000 become 1? Is it through multiplication or division?
I'll
Through
just say
division.
division.
How does 1,000 become 1? Is it through multiplication or division?
Through division.
Excellent. Wise answer. So that means I have to divide by 1,000 to give me what? 1.
One.
That's reverse question. Now, Favor, can you say what I was telling you? No. You are telling me we multiply by 1,000, we multiply by 100, we multiply by 10,000. And the thing was not even the fact that you are not even getting what you are supposed to multiply it by. Is that you are not getting the fact that we're supposed to be dividing, not multiplying. Do you understand? Do you understand now, Favor?
Yeah.
You are crying for yourself. Don't worry. It's fine. Nobody knows that you told it. But just understand when you should do what? Multiply. And when you should do what? Divide. Is that okay now?
Okay. That would be 2 kg
Thank
and
you very much.
300 something gram.
That's going to be 2,305. Now, what
45
should
gram
2,345
and 45 gram
divided by what?
divided by 1,000.
Uh-huh. And anytime you divide something by 1,000, it's in the family of 10. The decimal point will move to the left, isn't it?
Yes, sir. That
Isn't
should be 2.345.
1, 2,
Okay.
and what?
3.
3. So the answer will be
2.345.
4, 5. Okay. So Faith, do you understand it?
Yes.
Hello, Faith, do you understand what I just explained now?
It's my class. My class is talking to me. Go.
Okay. So
You understand?
so can you see this method? This method helps us to know when we should do what? Multiply, and when we should do what? Divide. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So write it down. I think we can. If Faith is tired already, we can stop
Yeah,
here for
that's
today.
your running temperature, madam.
We can stop here for today if she's tired. So 2.345. Okay. Please take note. If the question has said convert from kilograms to grams. Okay, first finish writing. Finish writing. Then I'll ask you my question. Finish writing.
Ah.
Are we done? Are we done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. All right. So my question is, had it been the question had said convert from kilograms to grams, what will we do?
We should just times it by 1,000 again.
Yes, you multiply by 1,000. And if you follow down my method that says we are going from kilograms to what? To grams.
That's it by the times
We are
it by
going from
1,000. So it'll
one
be going to be 2,345 grams.
Mm. All right. So okay. So I think we can take a break here. Call it a day here. Faith, please, I'm begging you. If there's anything, eat your food, take your medication, sleep well. What did I say?
Take your books, take your holiday and read and sleep well. Sleep well, oh, Feto. You know you're finishing your job when you're not sleeping.
Favor, what you will do for her is that make sure that nobody disturbs her.
Okay, Madam Treasure.
So if you want to quickly revise what we've done yesterday and today, you can do that before you sleep so that you know that okay, or you can do it maybe later after you slept a bit. But please, at least do your best to look at things that we've done yesterday and today so that you learn from your mistakes and avoid them repeating them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. So we'll continue in our class tomorrow. What time are we meeting tomorrow?
Tomorrow. So we're doing mathematics class tomorrow.
We'll do our usual mathematics class, then we'll not do coordination.
Mathematics class we're going to meet by 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, we're going to do. No, wait. We will end I will end clothing class at 2. Then we'll start mathematics class at
We start by 10 today, right?
yes, sir. So we start by 10 tomorrow.
So please just try and make sure that you sleep well. Okay?
Yeah, Papa. I touch my head now. I should not. You used to come
On
down.
Saturday, I think we usually do 9 to 11. If I remember, we usually do 9 to 11 on Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
So please do your best to sleep on time, please. And eat well, take your medication, sleep well, okay?
Yes, sir.
Favor, I told you that you should do your best not to disturb her. Yeah, the one that is getting her.
Martina, she's still disturbing me.
Ah.
You. When mom used to touch my head, we call my mother. I'm not your sister again. Whoa,
So
better you.
please, enjoy your day.
Thank you, sir. Let's play this game. Bye, sir.
All right, bye.
Leave the meeting. Where's the meeting? Then you let me play on the game.